One thing that makes interacting with Californian people difficult is that they're so focused on their image and creating an image and expanding that image of themselves to the world, that when you interact with them, you're not really like interacting with John or Kelly. You're interacting with their persona. So it's strange because you can feel that distance. You can feel the disconnect, and that disconnect is real. They've been so trained by their culture and their society out here to project image that they never really kind of learn the skill set of connecting with themselves and them being able to connect with others from that place. So when it comes to just interpersonal interactions with strangers, they don't really know how to handle it. And you see it all the time just in public spaces. Say simply if someone's in a supermarket and they need to get by someone in an aisle, they'll kind of turn into a child and maybe just quietly try and walk around the stranger without disturbing them, because they just don't know how to say excuse me. They don't have that confidence to just boldly just say, excuse me, you know, I'd like to get by. And then the flip side is, because they don't have that skill, they don't know how to receive it either. So if you were to say, hey, excuse me, I'd like to get by, there's pretty high likelihood here that you get a snappy, angry response from that person in the aisle, and they would maybe make an underhanded comment about how rude you are rather than recognizing that you're just being courteous and acknowledging their presence, and also asserting that you'd like to get through. It's adults, so they can't, it doesn't seem like they have that adultness factor, and so they kind of autopilot go to that more emotional, dramatic child way of being. And so they kind of teach each other that you don't assert yourself, that everybody's cool with each other all the time. But then all the weird passive aggressiveness comes out in really subtle ways, and strong foundational contexts aren't set, because a lot of these people, you know, are of the opinion that everyone should be heard all the time, and that there's no right and there's no wrong, which is completely wrong, 100% wrong, and not really reality based. But I think when you're in image creation and you're in a culture and a society where image is everything, then it's easy to tell yourself lies and tales and to get really swept up in the narrative of image being everything and reality being inconvenient. And so with that kind of context, it seems to me that they despise the inconvenience of reality and like to avoid it whenever it makes them feel uncomfortable. Thus the Californian archetype.